Hey everybody, I hope my hair's okay. Um, so I am here for the excerpt vlogs for Fresh New Voice of YA this week with Cheryl, Renee, Herbsman, and Katie Allender. And for this vlog, I'm going to start off with Breathing by Cheryl, Renee, Herbsman. And I'm just been reading a little scene, um, not too far in, around pages 41 to 46. And Savannah is at she's already met um, Jackson, and she is at the church picnic. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, okay, so the thing is, this book is told in a southern dialect. And before I did started up, this vlog, um, I did a little practice run trying to do a southern accent, but I'm not very good at that. So, so I don't know. I may end up slipping into one, or I may start off with one and then just kind of get rid of it because of how horrible it sounds, just so you guys can hear how horrible it sounds. So, it tends to come up when I hear or when I see something like that's very southern. So I may not appear right away. So you may have to keep an eye out for it, or an ear out for it. Okay. Now here's something I hadn't figured on. Mama's headed straight for me from one direction, and here comes Jackson smiling at me from the other. All I want is to go sit together on a blanket under a tree and just stare back into his eyes. But Mama's nearly here, and I ain't ready for them to meet up. The Lord must be on my side suddenly, because Miss Caroline and her troop of in-everybody's business do-gooders waylay Mama, giving me just enough time to greet Jackson and disappear with him before she even knows I'm gone. I was hoping I'd see you here tonight, I say, once we found a quiet spot behind a tree. You look right beautiful, Savannah, he says, causing me to blush something fierce. Beautiful. Where you been lately? I ask, hoping I don't seem too pushy. Just dealing with some problems back home, he says, but I've been thinking about you. My cheeks burn. Anybody sees us behind this tree, the whole church will be talking. Let him talk. His smile is so big I feel like I could just crawl right on up inside it. What you worried about? He asks all tender, brushing the back of his finger along my face. Ooh boy, I start to quiver and fear my knees may buckle. If Mama finds out, I say, but then I stop. 'Cause I ain't sure what it is exactly we've got going here, and I don't want to make a fool of myself by presuming. He steps closer to me, and next thing I know his warm, soft lips are touching mine. He pulls away and smiles down at me, and honest to God, I am swooning. Now that's something to talk about, he whispers. Much as I wish we could just stay here kissing all evening, I keep thinking about Dog or Mama coming around the side of the tree. And if she finds out I'm kissing a grown boy she ain't never met at the church picnic, she's gonna pitch a hissy fit with a tail on it. Maybe we should get some supper, I suggest. He says, staring at me all dreamy-eyed. Jackson, you gotta quit looking at me like that, I say, even though I'm squealing with joy inside. Like what? He asks. You know. Now I'm blushing, but good. Don't get me wrong, it ain't that I don't like it, but Mama's out there. She'll bust a gut, and it won't be from laughing. Your mama got something against the Channons? He asks. No, my mama's got something against her 15-year-old daughter kissing a guy she don't know, with the preacher barbecuing not 10 yards away. You only 15? He asks, looking all shocked. Shoot, I stepped right into that one. I'll be 15 and a half next month. Well, something about that just tickles him and he starts to laugh and then won't stop. How old are you? I ask. Knowing by his muscular build, there ain't no way he's even close to 15. 18, he says. She sure ain't gonna like that, I reply. We just won't tell her nothing for now. Can I at least hold your hand? He asks, looking like a puppy. Damn, do I want to say yes, but I set him straight anyhow. Hell no. Soon as she knows about you, she'll be monitoring my every move. You can say goodbye to me having any free time. She'll have enough chores to keep me busy the rest of the summer. Now he looks all pouty. I thought you were looking forward to seeing me tonight. I was and I am. We just gotta play it cool, that's all. We head back to the tables and start to fill our plates. There you are, baby, Mama says, as she and Gina walk up to us. I've been looking all over for you. I've been right here, I say too quickly. The two of them are chowing down on barbecue. Gina's drab-colored hair is all frizzy. I reckon the humidity ain't helping her out none either. Who's your friend? Mama asks. Gina elbows her and giggles. She's got on a low-cut coral top and takes a second to adjust it. Yes, I'd like to meet him, she says, wiping her hand on her pants. My heart's thundering like a serious storm. Who? I say, looking about like I don't know who's standing right beside me. Mama gives me the hairy eyeball. Oh, him. His name's, Jackson, I believe. He's kin to the Channings. That right? Mama asks, holding out her hand to Jackson. Nice to meet you, he says. Which one of these delicious dishes did you make, ma'am? I and him but good, Mama says. Savannah made the potato salad. Well, I'll have to try me some of that, he says, spooning an obscene amount of it onto his plate. Damn, I must have laid it on too thick. He's nervous. Where'd y'all meet? Mama asks, trying to sound casual but looking suspicious. At the beach, I say. Except at the very same second, Jackson says, at the library. Of course, both statements are true, but it don't look good. I slap my forehead. How could I forget? First at the library, just for a minute or two, then at the beach with his cousins, I add. You live around here or you just visited? Gina asks, mashing down her hair. It ain't clear yet, Jackson says. I'll be here through the summer, for sure, then we'll see. And damn, but he looks right at me, smiling. The jig is up. If Elma hadn't figured it out before, she most certainly has got it now. Gina's elbowing her in the gut. Mama's slapping away Gina's arm and glaring at me like she wants to know what all is going on. And then, as if the devil was orchestrating the whole night, Miss Nosy-Face Caroline Watson waddles over and says, Portia. There was a Porsche commercial on the radio when Mama was born, but my grandma didn't know how to spell. Was that your young'un I saw over behind the trees earlier? She's raising up her nasty whiskery eyebrows at me. I didn't realize she'd grown big enough for courtin'. Gina gasps and starts laughing. Mama looks none too happy. My face is burning red. Old gossip. I've got half a mind to tell what old biddy when I think of her. But suddenly I'm gasping for air. Thank you, Miss Caroline. I can take it from here. Mama turns her back on the woman, which I'm glad to see. Savannah, where's your inhaler at? But everything's closing up inside and I can't focus on remembering what I did with my inhaler. I can't remember if I brung it along or not, or where I last saw it or nothing. Before Mama can say a word against it, Jackson picks me up and carries me to the parking lot with Mama tagging along behind. Doug and Dave run up. She okay? My brother asks. She will be, Mama reassures. Gina's got all her plates towering in her hands. I'll keep Dog, she calls out. Y'all go on. Waving to Gina, Mama yells to Jackson, check her pockets, and I can feel his hands moving across my thighs, which only makes my breathing worse. He doesn't find what he's looking for, and he just keeps tearing across the lot. And to my surprise, I find myself in the back of Mama's car, Jackson beside me, Mama up in front, and me wheezing like a geezer. Ma'am, you'd best step on it. She don't look too good. Mama screeches out of the parking lot and drives toward the hospital. Ain't you headed the wrong way? Jackson asks, looking all worried. Mama pulls the car over to the side of the road. You don't need to come along. It's too late to go home for the inhaler. I'ma have to carry her down to Mercy Hospital. Your folks will be worried. You best go on home or back to the cookout one. Thank you for your help. I can feel Jackson hesitating, and much as I wish he'd stay beside me, I wish even more he'd hurried up and go, because I do not like the way I'm feeling, and I just want somebody to fix it right quick. Drive, he says. I ain't leaving her like this. Mama puts the car in gear and says, just met at the library, huh? And I am a stuck duck in a dry pond. And that's it. So there you go. You got to see or hear my southern accent, my horrible southern accent, for a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed it, and up next is Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender, and I will see you then. Bye.